Hey, what's going on, YouTube? It's Rick with Real Phil. We're going to cover some boxing today. I want to cover the undisputed match between Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk. I'm going to give you my prediction at the end of this and kind of tell you what I think along the way. If you don't know who these people are, Tyson Fury was the person to beat the lineal champion, which would be Vladimir Klitschko. Since then, he's gained 3 belts. He's been undefeated. He didn't look so good in his last fight against Francis Ngannou, who is an MMA fighter. People were expecting him to watch that guy. Oleksandr Usyk is a Ukrainian fighter. He's come up from cruiserweight. He's very skilled. He had a little bit of issue with one of the bigger fighters at heavyweight. Kind of gave him a body shot that hurt him a little bit. So going into this fight, there's some questions about both of them. They're a little bit different. Tyson Fury is far bigger than Oleksandr Usyk. You could see their stature when you see their backs. You could see them when they turn to the crowd. Exactly how much bigger Tyson Fury is than Oleksandr Usyk, and that will play a little bit of a part, I think, in the outcome. But let's check out this video together, and let me know what you think. And like I said, this is one of the things I really like to talk about. So at the end of the video, if you like what I say, please subscribe and hit like and all those other good things. And let me know what you think. And if you have any comments, I'll definitely try to respond. Here we go.
I'm interested in doing the biggest fights, the most money, most glamour.
The fight that we all want to see is Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Usyk.
Do you think we could see a unification fight between these two?
This is the first undisputed possibility for the heavyweight division in over 20 years.
The news that it is signed.
I didn't think the fight was going to happen.
You get me, little sucker!
Stop whining.
This is just a perfect situation.
I already done one Ukrainian, and I'll do you as well.
This is going to be something a little bit special.
Tick tock.
I need them disputed.
I can't wait.
We will finally know who the top heavyweight on the planet is.
Let's get it on.
By the way, the name of this video is Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Usyk face-to-face, gloves are off interview. I assume this is taking place in the UK somewhere. The fight itself is taking place in Dubai. Our Prince is just putting on all these fights and throwing all kinds of money at it. So I have nothing to say about that, but good things so far. So let's do this.
It doesn't get any better than this. The first time this century, we will have a unified champion.
You know what's coming? You're getting smashed to pieces, sausage. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. You beat all the rest of them, but you ain't beat Tyson Fury yet, sausage.
Thank you so much, everybody, people. I more speak in
the ring. Look at this forehead thing. It's weird. Look at how much bigger he is. Just shoulders and mass.
The undefeated to find out who is the best heavyweight in
Steve
the world.
Bunce.
Saudi Arabia, February the 17th. 2 world champions. This man, Oleksandr Usyk, and this man, Tyson Fury. Finally signed and sealed. We've got a fight, and I've got you around the table. Tyson, I'm going to start with you. We're finally here. Did you have any doubts that you would be here at some point looking across at Oleksandr? Did you imagine, you know what, it's a lovely idea, it's not going to happen?
No, I didn't think it wouldn't happen. It's been signed for months, so just a matter of when and where.
And Oleksandr, did you have any doubts?
I believe this fight will be.
Always.
He's being politically correct. They had some back and forth. We didn't know if Tyson was really going to take it. He was acting like he wasn't.
Joshua, so then he took Joshua's position. So here we go.
Into the equation.
That wasn't his argument for a long time. He's like, he doesn't deserve it, that kind of shit. So we'll see. It's important for me to be a nice, decent man than the #1 heavyweight. Oh, wow, that's beautiful.
We've both got children. We're both God-fearing men, so I don't think you can be any more decent.
Tyson, you've shown your ass to the public more than once, dude. Seriously.
There's been a big build-up, and now we're going to see who's better out of me and Oleksandr. But I'm a conqueror. Remember that. He's Oleksandr, but I am the great. So we'll see.
He's just like, yeah, he caught that one. He's like, whatever.
Not terrible insults, but mild insults. All part of the game, Tyson?
Yeah. All part of the fun and games.
Мені здається, в розумному плані
As long as they're a good
нормально, коли
balance.
підвищуємо рівень нашого
Then it's fine that we raise our level of confrontation.
Але коли ти переходиш на якісь більш грубі речі, я думаю, що це
When it starts touching on personal things,
це не треба робити, тому що на нас дивляться наші діти. Мене взагалі нічого не оскарбляє.
we should do what's right because our children are watching.
Тайсона Ф'юрі. Взагалі нічого.
You're quite good at insulting
He ain't worried about anything Tyson Fury says, nothing at all.
Well, I am fat, I am bald, I am ugly, I am slow.
Tick.
Everything that people say is all true.
You finished. Your best years are behind you.
For sure. I'm over the hill, past it, skinny, can't fight.
Don't tell anybody.
Just don't tell anybody.
Oleksandr, now that you are here at the table, do you have a message for Tyson Fury? Do you have something you need to say to him or you would like to say to him?
Щоб він не втік нікуди.
I'd ask him not
You
to
wouldn't run away from
run away.
Yes, it's very scary.
He's very scary. It's funny. He's getting comfortable now.
And it's a boxing fight to me. Been boxing my whole life. I'm not bothered about him or 10 men like him.
But it's a massive fight.
Yeah.
Do you need something extra to get motivated for Oleksandr Usyk?
No, we've been fighting for all the belts, undefeated, legacy, as they want to call it that, ton of money. What else is there to get motivated?
That's a ton of motivation already, is what he's
You
saying.
need extra motivation.
My motivation, it's my family, my country.
My
People
family,
who
my
now,
country.
support my country. It's Ukrainian soldier.
Ukrainian soldier.
My motivation. But I have opportunity, second opportunity. Take undisputed. It's motivated.
I've been around the two of you a lot, and I can sense that both of you just want to get this day over, get back in the gym.
I'm not even in the
focus
gym.
on Feb 17.
I'm
You're
not
in the gym yet.
I don't train this far out. Come on. Who do you think you're talking to?
Ticking over.
A professional athlete. Come on. I train 4 or 5 weeks for these fights.
Yeah, I think Tyson Fury would like us to believe that. I think he'd like us to believe he's some kind of phenom. He's a natural born fighter, so he only has to train so much for anybody. But if you're serious about your craft, like, you know, that little 3 or 4 or 5% you could get by staying in the gym and, you know, developing your craft is going to be the difference at this level. So I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that.
You said you trained 12 weeks for Francis Ngannou.
Please. Yeah, like I trained 12 weeks for Wilder and everybody else. 4 or 5 weeks. How much training does a man need?
Oh, so now he's going back on the 12 weeks of training.
1 week resting. Done.
Oleksandr, you trained more than 5 weeks?
See, he's minimizing his shit right now.
Я 5 неділь можу боксувати без перестанку.
I can keep boxing 9 step for 5 weeks. I think he's saying he ain't training for 5 weeks. Alexander's always training.
5 weeks.
One way or the
We've been
other.
boxing all our lives from little boys. How much training does we need? I'm sure we're not going to forget how to box. And it's not a fitness competition, is it? So, you know, I don't think...
In a way, there's fitness involved, brother. You shouldn't minimize that.
Special for Oleksandr. He's slick, he's clever. Are you bringing in special sparring partners, Tyson, or are you just doing your normal Tyson Fury stuff?
Just the same stuff. I'll bring in some southpaw left-handed sparring, obviously. And that's it. What can you do for a fighter? Can't really do much for him or me or anybody. It's a boxing match. If he's better than me, then he beat me. If I'm better than him, I'll beat him. And that's it. There's no more, no less to it.
And what about you, Oleksandr? You've many of your opponents are naturally taller than you. So will you have to do massive adjustments, big adjustments?
Не треба. Я готуюсь до нього вже на протязі багатьох років. Відтоді, як він переміг Володимира. Він про мене не знав, тому що я не така відома людина в світі боксу. А я готувався і до...
I've been preparing for him and Anthony Joshua since the beginning.
В боксі.
For the beginning, I started.
So you have no fear of this man.
Wow.
This taller man, this bigger man. You have no fear of him.
No.
No, he's not afraid. Come on, man.
Should he have some fear of you, Tyson?
You're going to find out February 17th. Whether he's got the fear or not.
What point is the fear you have of somebody or the lack of fear and respect? When do they cross over? I mean, or do you have no fear and no respect? You've had some fights where you've had no fear and no respect. Some fights where you've maybe had a bit of fear and a lot of respect.
Listen, I don't fear a boxing man.
No.
At all.
It's not about
I've had
fear.
many fights before. I've beat all the people in the world.
It's more about
35
calculations.
fights in a
Yeah.
row, so I'm not really that bothered. I've been at this game a long, long time. Professional over 15 years now.
Calculated
Average
risks.
size man, 6'3", 16 stone. He's the same build as every other heavyweight that mostly you're going to fight. He's a left-handed man. I've got a brother who's left-handed. My dad's left-handed. So it's not like I'm not.
Okay, so he's already talking about.
It is what it is.
So he's thought about this
I'll
shit.
go in there and punch of each other. And that's all there is to it. Nothing more, nothing less.
Oleksandr, is it a technical fight or is it a fight of heart and desire? What do you think?
Це бій техніки, це бій серця, це бій...
It's a technical fight and a fight of heart. Most important fight of my career.
Люди хочуть це побачити.
People
Люди
want to
хочуть
see
побачити
this.
Тайсона Ф'юрі і Олександра Усика в ринзі за абсолютно...
They want an undisputed champ. That's right. They want to give them what they want because they deserve it. That's a good attitude. I got a lot of respect for this dude. Like, these guys like him, Manny Pacquiao, these humble, look, just do their job, you know.
World champion, Olympic gold medalist. Gotta be. I gotta prove it all again. I know he can't beat me. I know he can't. A man who wears an earring in his ear can never beat Tyson.
Oh, here we go.
Ever.
Here we go.
You understand that?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Not a chance.
Yes.
No one who wears earrings can beat me.
No woman. He's calling him a woman now. I can explain the earring.
Ukrainian warrior. Козак. Це ті
These people who
люди,
defended my country
які
from my
боронили
enemies
мою
for many
країну
years. He
багато
said a
років
Cossack.
від ворога. Тут тільки підтвердження
This is proof of my Cossack
козацького
lineage.
роду. Вони нікому не програвали.
They never lost to
Тут
anybody.
нема красоти чи моди.
There is no beauty or fashion.
It means he's a good fighting man for him, but where I'm from, it means he's an earring.
Oh my God, he just called him a pussy because he has an earring.
I cut it.
Woo!
Listen, he's a God-fearing man. So am I. We are the two biggest Christians in boxing. We're without a failure.
I don't know if that's a lot of Christian talk there, homeboy.
But whoever God wants to win this fight will win. It don't matter if you're from the gutter or the kingdom of wherever. Whoever's chosen to win this fight will win it. More than anything, why I respect you more than all the other boxers is because your faith.
Yes, yes, of course.
That's why I respect you. Listen, champion, great. But to see someone also, a world champion, who's also big faith in God, is unbelievable. Beautiful.
17 лютого буде один чемпіон. 17 February.
There'll be one champion.
Good.
Yeah.
It's been a while, and it's been 24 years since we had an undisputed
24 years, y'all. I don't know if that's right, but that sounds right.
Go on and fight for the championship.
Klitschko had it for way too long. He held, you know, they didn't want to fight his brother. Crazy.
Before us.
It was I think Mike Tyson was the last one.
Fight for the undisputed championship for one reason or the other. Of course. So all we've got to do now is dance.
Dance.
Look forward to the challenge.
Dance. I try to tell people dance has so much to do with fighting. Some of the best boxers in the world got a lot of their roots or were like dance champions of some kind. Bruce Lee, Manny Pacquiao. I'm not that Bruce Lee was a fighter. Usyk, even the other Ukrainian Lomachenko. I mean, they got this incredible footwork, and a lot of it's from dance. So.
Do you think at some point in the future, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, with grandchildren, do you think you'll all get together?
Honestly, speaking honestly to God, I don't have any rivalry with Oleksandr. No hatred. No, there's no rivalry.
It's just business.
Just business for me. Go in there, do me.
Well, why would you? I mean.
And that's it. I don't hate him. I don't dislike him. He's a likable character. I've got nothing bad to say about him. But it's unfortunate for Oleksandr that he's got to fight Tyson Fury in my era. So that's it. I've only got him to beat, and I've wiped everybody out.
And that's it.
And that's it.
That's the full flush.
It's kind of true.
The royal flush.
There would be Joshua somewhere down the line, in theory.
No.
Okay.
I don't care, man. Look, I don't care if you win or lose this fight. You got to fight Anthony Joshua. You have to. You're both from the same country. You're one of the biggest fighters. Come on, man. Especially if you lose. Especially if you lose, you need to fight Anthony Joshua. It's just, That's ridiculous. Don't even. I understand like not looking past Alexander, and you shouldn't. He's the whole world right now. I get it. Don't even put him in the picture right now. Okay, but look, you're leaving a lot of money on the table, and look, people want to see that shit.
Of that.
Can't even mention Joshua in the same table. He's beat Joshua twice. I beat Wilder twice. Now, whoever wins out of me and him, which is going to be me.
These triangle theories too, man. How do you know Wilder couldn't beat Usyk and Joshua couldn't beat you? These are triangle theories, man. You don't know until they fight. These are the top. Why couldn't these 4 top guys fight each other? That's not unheard of.
Ненависть, то, що я виконую свою роботу на 300%. Я люблю
I do what I do.
І
Hatred causes hatred.
Породжує ненависть. В мене є спортивна злость. Мені цього достатньо.
And finally, fellas, before we come to the end of this, I'd like, if you could, a prediction.
I can outbox him. I'm a very good boxer, but I don't really use it anymore. When I boxed Vladimir Klitschko, I outboxed him. Beautiful. Feinted, slipped, slided, and he couldn't land any punches. I'll do the same to him if I want to, or else I'll just go on the front foot and...
Vladimir Klitschko is extremely slow and predictable.
Way of total domination in Europe, and that's the Dauntless, the Gypsy King. And what did I say? There never has been anybody else in Britain, only Tyson Fury. No Joshuas, no David Hayes, no Chisoras, no Dubois, no Joe Joyces. There's only Tyson Fury. And I stand up and I will defend and be victorious.
I hate when people refer to themselves like their name.
Final word to you. Tyson started, you can finish. What would be your prediction?
Велика бійка.
There will be a big battle, and after 12 rounds, the winner will be announced.
І оголошення переможця Україна
Ukraine and the whole world will celebrate.
Tyson Fury against Oleksandr Usyk. Undisputed, both unbeaten. A massive fight. It will be in Saudi, and we'll find out. Are we shaking hands?
Yeah.
Shaking hands? Thank you.
All right, so we'll leave it at that with them shaking hands. So they look very sporting. Tyson tried to dig in him a little bit. I think he knows that he's bulletproof a little bit when it comes to some of these insults. He just it doesn't faze him at all. So he's not really going there that much. He's trying to find another way to get in his head, I think. And he definitely doesn't want to insult him too much because he seems like a bit of a hero to the world, being a soldier from Ukraine and doing and all those things. I don't know. Maybe just because I live in the United States, I don't know how many people fall on the Russian side of what's happening over there, but who knows? But I mean, over here, I can tell you right now, like the support for the Ukrainian country is overwhelming. So nothing against Russian people and stuff like that. I got love for everybody. I don't know everybody, and especially like I'm not going to judge anybody just because of how their government acts. Okay, definitely not going to do that because we're going to end up re-electing Trump for all we know. So, I mean, however you feel about that, I'm not saying I'm for or against or anything like that. But, I mean, I don't know how that looks to the rest of the world. Most people don't care. So, anyway, my prediction for this fight, I feel like Tyson Fury size could play a little bit of a factor just because of the way he likes to lean back. His head ain't going to be in the places that Oleksandr's used to hitting people. It's going to be a long way to go, and he's going to have to go into the danger zone. Tyson Fury likes to keep his hands low, and Oleksandr is susceptible to body shots. I think he's going to be a little too elusive for Tyson Fury to get away with leaning on him too much and wearing him out, and I don't think it's going to work anyway. Even if he tried to wear him down, Oleksandr's too much of an athlete. If Oleksandr can get past the early rounds where Tyson Fury is a little more elusive and a little bit less predictable and a little more powerful, I think he's going to figure him out like later in the fight, 7, 8, 9, and then probably start piecing him up a little bit and then making it look a little easy. That's how I think it's going to go down. But tell me what you think. Also, hit like and subscribe if you remember to. And I hope you guys watch this fight. This is like a historical fight. Like I said, we haven't had this opportunity Both of these guys are undefeated, so it's all on the table. This Saudi prince that's putting all this stuff on, or whoever he is, I'll get his name right for the next video. But man, thank you, and you know, keep this up, because I'm not complaining. I love watching these fights. So have a good day, YouTube, and see you in the next video.